The fall of Diogo Jota, the world has missed. The football world was plunged into mourning in the early hours of July 3, 2025. When news broke that Diogo Jota, Liverpool and Portugal's beloved forward, had tragically died in a car accident near Zamora, northwestern Spain. The crash, which occurred around 0:30 local time, also claimed the life of his younger brother, who had been traveling with him. The two brothers, inseparable in life, were now united in tragedy. Leaving behind a shattered family, heartbroken fans, and a sport grappling with the loss of one of its brightest stars. Diogo Jota's story was one of triumph, resilience, and unfulfilled potential. From the streets of Porto to the hallowed grounds of Anfield, he had risen to the pinnacle of football, only to have his life cut cruelly short at just 28 years old. This is the story of his remarkable journey, his enduring legacy, and the unbearable grief of those he left behind. And Maria Silva, a working-class couple who instilled in him the values of hard work and humility. Fans adored him, and his bond with his brother, who often traveled to watch him play, remained unbreakable. From an early age, football was his escape, his joy, and his dream. Wearing the number 20 shirt, he became an instant cop idol, scoring crucial goals in the Champions League, Premier League, and FA Cup. His hat-trick against Atalanta in 2020. His last-minute winner against Tottenham in 2023. And his role in Liverpool's 2024 Premier League title cemented his legacy as one of the club's modern greats. They were looking forward to a few days off before preseason training. Little did they know that this journey would be their last. His younger brother was his constant companion both on the streets where they played and in life. Undeterred, he went on loan to Pacos de Ferreira, where, at just 17, he made his professional debut and announced himself as a future star. Social media exploded with disbelief and mourning. Stadiums fell silent. Teammates broke down in tears. Portugal's national team, of which Jota was a key member, was equally affected. And sharing stories of the great player and even better person that Jota was, and were laid to rest side by side, brothers in life now, together in eternity. The ceremony concluded with a final heartbreaking goodbye, leaving behind a nation in mourning and a football world grappling to come to terms with the sudden loss of a true gem. After the wake, Diogo and his bodies were transferred to the Igreja Matriz de Gondomar for the funeral mass on July 5th at 10 a.m. The church, filled to capacity, bore witness to the outpouring of grief as family, friends, and fans bid farewell to the beloved brothers. A project his family vowed to complete in his name. Cristiano Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, and Bruno Fernandes were among those who offered their condolences. With Ronaldo dedicating a goal in his next match to the memory of Jota, he was a world-class footballer, a devoted family man, a quiet philanthropist, taken too soon, alongside the brother he cherished. Liverpool released a statement. Diogo was not just a phenomenal player, he was a beloved friend, a devoted family man, and an inspiration to millions. In the dreams of young players who will wear his name on their backs, and in the hearts of his children, who will grow up knowing their father was a hero. Among them were Jota's wife, Carolina, and their two young children, aged just 4 and 2, who would forever grow up without their father. His devastated parents, João and Maria, stood stoically as they greeted mourners, their strength a testament to the unbreakable bond of family. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos. The loss of him and his brother is unimaginable. Liverpool FC, the club he had graced with his brilliance, announced that the No 20 shirt would be retired in his honor. At Anfield, a sea of red witnessed the unveiling of a moving mural that read, "Once a Red, always a legend," accompanied by Jota's image and his cherished squad number. His performances earned him a move to Madrid in 2016, but it was a subsequent loan to Wolverhampton Wanderers that truly changed his life. Even in defeat, Jota had managed to inspire unity, demonstrating the profound impact he had on those who had had the privilege of knowing him. Services rushed to the scene, but there was nothing they could do. Both brothers were pronounced dead at the scene, their promising lives extinguished in an instant. By age 9, he had caught the eye of FC Porto's famed youth system, setting him on the path to greatness. Diogo Teixeira da Silva was born on December 4, 1996. In Massarelos, Porto, Tujou, their parents sacrificed everything to nurture Diogo's talent, enrolling him in Gondomar C's Youth Academy, where his skill quickly became apparent. The rise of a football warrior, Jota's journey was not without setbacks. Despite his promise, breaking into Porto's first team proved difficult. Under Nuno Santo, Jota became a championship sensation, his electrifying pace and clinical finishing propelling Wolves to the Premier League in 2018. Anfield's hero, the peak of his career. In September 2020, Jota's dream transfer to Liverpool FC materialized. But just as he was entering his prime, tragedy struck. The tragic night, July 3, 2025. Around midnight on July 3, 2025, Diogo Jota and his brother were driving back to Liverpool after a family visit in Portugal. As they approached the small Spanish town of Zamora, their Audi Q7 collided with a vehicle traveling in the opposite direction. The news reverberated around the world, shaking the footballing community to its core. On July 4, 2025, the wake was held at the Capella da Arixarica in Gondomar, where thousands of teammates, rivals, and heartbroken fans paid their respects to the fallen star. Liverpool teammates like Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold were visibly shaken, struggling to comprehend the loss of their friend and teammate. Even Wolves manager Nuno Santo, who had been like a second father to Jota, was present, consoling Jota's widow. Following the funeral mass, the procession made its way to the cemetery, where Diogo, the legacy left behind, and in the aftermath of his death, tributes poured in from every corner of the globe. Before the opening weekend of the 2025 to 2026 season, the Premier League held a minute's silence and tribute, uniting rival fans in a shared moment of respect. Beyond the sporting world, news emerged of Jota's quiet acts of philanthropy, including the secret funding of a children's hospital wing in Porto and plans for a football academy in his hometown for underprivileged kids. A light that will never fade. Diogo Jota's story was one of triumph, love, and heartbreaking loss. Though he is gone, his legacy lives on. In the echo of "You'll Never Walk Alone" at Anfield, football lost a star. A family lost a son, a brother, a husband, a father. But heaven just gained two beautiful souls. Rest in peace, Diogo and Silva, 1996 to 2025. You will never be forgotten. Thank you for watching the most recent video.